What's poppin', people of the YouTubes? This is your Galneryus guru, and today we're gonna listen to the last song of the Shining Moments EP, which is interestingly called Allegiance to the Lunatics. Interestingly, someone mentioned that the next song is one of their favorites from the Yamabi age, which of course kind of sparks my interest, because as it looks like, this seems to be pretty much one of the least known songs of that era. It's rather rare on YouTube and certainly has no official version. We actually have an upload of the whole EP here, and I just have to jump to the right spot. Starting off very dramatic. Yo, calm down. This doesn't sound a bit like Galneryus, actually. I mean, sure, we have the dramatic, slightly neoclassical tone in the beginning, but so far this sounds like a very new direction. I like the audible bass line in the beginning, and also, of course, the little chunky parts of the guitar here in between. It's like a microphone filter. Organ. Oh, I like the chord progression also. Yo! Almost sounds like a film score, trailer music. Has a very epic character to it, but then again, it mixes a lot of different moods. I think their idea of portraying lunacy here is, you know, Yamabi's play with his voice, with the intensity and dynamics, and then of course Shu's gutturals in between. I also like the inclusion of the synth and the organ and stuff. Stuff Yuki plays, again, has a bit of that light theme, especially with the synth. For the organ, it brings in that bit of neoclassical element again. And you know, just that transition when everything opened up with the piano, that also sounded pretty damn good. Like a bubble of something opening up. Makes you curious where this is going. The drums are also interesting here. Whoa. Guitar swelling up a bit in the background. Genty keyboard solo. Whoa. Yo. That was a cool entry for sure. Okay. I would say that for sure that was actually another semi-melodic solo, so we've got a bit of the shred back for sure. It mixed up things in his usual style just a bit at the right spots to be a bit surprising and a bit fresh. But I think, as you might have noticed, what struck me before was actually this keyboard solo, the way it was mixed and morphed into the different phases and then led to the guitar solo and stuff. That sounded very atmospheric. How calmly it comes in also. I mean, I liked how that, I don't know what it does harmonically, but with like every new chord, it switched to a completely new atmosphere. I really like this transformative element about this. And I think synth sound especially is a very good medium to transfer this musical idea. Yeah, this is very Galneryus. And the final shred. Other than the sparkles we had in our Tachi IP. Yo, Yamabi, chill out. yo, that went just a bit crazy there in the end. I mean, first of all, what I wanted to say about the solo still is like, I always appreciate how Shu knows how to make the bluesy bits of the solo feel very comfy. I think it's a very Shu thing that this actually happens. It's always creating a kind of chill spot in this shreddy solo, but then in the end also it went completely bonkers. I mean, of course, with a song called Allegiance to the Lunatics, that's not a surprise, but it got really intense on like pretty much all levels. It sounded really thick. Shu's shredding sounded absolutely crazy. Yama B went all in with another interesting choice of voice, I would suppose. And I felt like I recognized, you know, the sparkles from the Alsatia EP and stuff, but it had a very different mood. And also I remember, you know, we had some kind of sparkly stuff already before in My Last Farewell, for example. And this was a rather futuristic song in contrast to the songs that had come before. And here again, we have this future-esque kind of mood, which somewhat differs a bit from the neoclassical stuff we usually hear from Galneryus, right? So this is also, again, a new aesthetic. It's pointing forward. We really feel this pull towards the next album, which of course is following after that. What I just wanted to look up for a second is if there was a live version of this, because this ending faded out. As I would have assumed, I didn't find anything. There might be a live in existence, but it's probably not uploaded to YouTube. Let's just headbang to it for one last time, I guess. Classical metal shred here. Yeah, I really enjoy how unhinged this gets also. Okay, taking a look at the lyrics. This time it actually wasn't that easy to find lyrics as well. So again, interestingly unknown song. Let's see what lunacies they fabricated. I choose the one this time. You'll see my faith in neglect. I'll lead you into the straits. Run for your life. This seems to be a favorite of them in those EPs. Perhaps because it is a transitional stage always, with those singles in between. I know you won't believe me, but I'll make you go through the process. I know time is no limit for me. Run for your life. It's not entirely clear at this point what they're talking about. Interesting is you'll see my faith in neglect. So my faith I'm neglecting, which implies that they should have faith in a certain thing, which they, however, don't have, apparently, at this point. I choose the one. So there's a decision, and I'll make you go through the process. Allegiance to the lunatics. Your resentment will change into sweet desire. The past will bring your inebriation. I don't even know what that means. So I've Googled it. Again, themes we had before. Your resentment will change into sweet desire just because of the buzzword desire or sweet desire. Reminds of the Asatia EP. The past will bring you inebriation. Same thing, actually. But you see this shift in position. We already have a process of going forth. This will change into something better. You'll hear the growling of the crowd. You know there is no guidepost. The laziness will swallow all until the last ones fall. You'll hear the growling of the crowd. You know there is no guidepost. Advance the fight against the dark. You don't let anything get in the way of you. And what's dawning at this point is those classic Galneryus themes. There is no clear-cut path for you. Fight against the dark and don't let anything nothing stop you. So the goal, or whatever they're approaching, is again the state of unstoppable force. Also interested in like what the crowd here is, especially like, is it the crowd cheering for you or is it the crowd you're fighting? We don't know, but you certainly get the sense of energy from this. I mean, it could also, if you have the Lunatics here, it could also be some schizophrenia type of stuff. But yeah, whatever it is, it's in line with the intensity and partial chaos we have throughout the song. You're an injured soldier. You just hear the sound of silence. You couldn't know this meaning. Run for your life. So we're back in the verse again. Pretty cryptic as far as I'm concerned. Path to me, it's your only way. You have to accept my heart. I know the time is no limit for me. Run for your life. I mean, it's also sticking out that they're saying, I know the time is no limit for me. Does this mean that the one talking here is not someone with a living body? Or does that mean, well, I don't fear the passing of time anymore because I'm on my path again. And as long as you're, back on track and doing the right thing, you don't really have to fear time running out while you're wasting it. We also have this path to me. Certainly we have a certain energetic pole, someone who's calling them to come to them, reunite or something. Allegiance to the Lunatics, your resentment will change into sweet desire. The past will bring you inebriation. You'll hear the growling of the crowd. You know there is no guidepost. The laziness will swallow all until the last ones fall. Yeah, then we have the same chorus again, and the same chorus again, and the same chorus again, and the same chorus again. And just because it was so nice, we just read it again. You'll hear the growling of the crowd. You know there is no guidepost. The laziness will swallow all until the last ones fall. It even rhymes, which is usually not very common with Galneryus. You hear the growling of the crowd. You know there is no guidepost. Advance the fight against the dark until the last ones fall. With this, ladies and gentlemen, we conclude this massive EP with the next episode already being the Reincarnation album. Hope to see you then.